New at 5 o'clock, law enforcement officers are put in high-stress, high-stakes situations every day. Now, law enforcers in Ohio will have more opportunities to experience what those situations may feel like.
Next month, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost is launching the second series of virtual reality training. NBC4 crime and safety reporter Anna Hoffman spoke with the Attorney General about this training. And you got to try out this technology yourself, too.
I sure did, Jen and Jared. And it is not an exaggeration to say that these virtual reality goggles, they transport you into another world. Wow. You truly feel like you're in the middle of that possible police situation. And that second series will include 6 new courses. It's available to all law enforcement in the state.
To actually be in the situation, that's where the real learning occurs.
Attorney General Dave Yost says using these virtual reality goggles in training will bring Ohio law enforcement officers to the next level.
It's a replacement for the trial and error of the street. It gives you a chance to work these things out, feel the adrenaline spike, sometimes suffer the tunnel vision, feel the stress of the situation, and apply your training.
Yost says there are 6 new training modules in the second round of this program. They use real actors, and the scenarios were filmed here in Ohio.
For example, somebody in the middle of a mental health crisis, the last thing we want, if we can possibly avoid it, is to see a violent takedown to restrain that person. The scenario puts you in a position where you've got a series of options, and it looks at what those end games are.
I had the chance to experience the training. The scenario I transported to was 2 officers responding to a home on a domestic violence call.
Now we're inside the house.
It feels like you are in the room with the officers as they de-escalate and look for threats. Yost says it is important to keep up with technology because police work is changing.
Until you've been on the street, until you've experienced your own body's reaction to threats of danger, people being aggressive, uncertainty in the field, the potential threat to your own safety, you're not going to really know how you respond.
Yost says this technology has been used by the military to train. He says they bought 160 pairs of the goggles for law enforcement agencies to use. They cost around $1,000 each. Jen?